Hey guys, Thumbscrews here. Back with you after a long time, actually, and this is going to be a lesson on how to play AC/DC's new single, Play Ball, from their new album, Rock or Bust. I think it's out December 2nd. I'm pretty excited about it. It sucks about Malcolm Young, but, they picked the best person in the world to continue on without him according to his wishes, and that was Stevie Young, who replaced him in the 1988 tour when he was in Alcoholics Anonymous. So we've lost Malcolm, but we've got Stevie there, so they're keeping it in the family still, so that's I guess that's a good thing, that they're still going to go on as long as Angus Young wants to. So with that being said, let's get on with the cover. The lesson, what I was going to say was, I was going to make a cover, but I didn't want to deal with YouTube's copyright shenanigans and whatnot, so I'm just going to do a quick lesson. Okay, first riff of Play Ball, real easy. It's basically G, C, throw your pinky in the right underneath your ring finger on the next string down, still maintaining the C chord, then back to a normal C chord, and just plug it together. And Brian's like, listen, okay? Now, the main riff of the song, Angus Young actually does some chicken picking. He doesn't do it that often, but he has been doing it a lot more on the last 2 or 3 albums or so, all the way back to Stiff Upper Lip, where he was like... Right? So, the way chicken picking works is, while plucking, say, a note with your pick, and if you aren't familiar with chicken picking, you're simultaneously playing other strings at the same time using your fingers. You pick them with your fingers while you're picking a note with your pick. It's kind of difficult, and to be honest, I kind of suck at it, but I do it well enough to be able to play this song by AC/DC. Some songs that he's done in the past, like Stiff Upper Lip, the main riff is chicken picking. There's that little part in Sink the Pink between the intro riff and the main riff that's chicken picking and whatnot. So for the main riff of Play Ball, G chord, and then the whole C thing, the modified C back to normal C, and then the chicken picking. Now it's going to be, the first notes are going to be from the 3rd string from the top. It's going to be an open note. Then you're going to take a finger, whatever you want to use, whichever one. I find it's more comfortable to use the middle finger because you're going to be needing to use your index finger for another note. So you're going to slide from open across the 1st fret to the 2nd fret. Like that. And then simultaneously, while holding that note, you're going to take either your ring finger or your middle finger, and you're going to pluck the 1st fret of the 2nd string from the bottom, just with one of these fingers, okay? And then you're going to hit that note again with your pick on the 2nd fret of that 3rd string from the top. You plug it together. Watch this hand. See, I plucked that bottom string, or 2nd from bottom, with my finger. And then after that, you are going to slide down using your 1st finger and your middle finger, or you can use your ring finger. I do both. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. You're going to slide down to the 3rd fret on both the 2nd string from the bottom and the 4th string from the bottom, or 3rd string from the top, and you're going to pick the topmost string, and you're going to pluck the bottommost string, and the string in between the two you're going to mute. You're not going to play it, so it's going to be okay. And then you're going to slide down to the 5th, maintaining those 2 strings, pluck and pick. Then take your ring finger and reach over to the 6th fret on the bottom string that you're playing. And then take off the ring finger, back to the 5th fret on the bottom string as well. And that's it. That's the riff. I know it sounds difficult, and if you just piece it together slowly, you can get it. Now, when you throw all that stuff together, it's pretty cool. That's Chicken Pickin', and that's the main riff to the song. Now, the chorus, Stevie Young is playing the main riff, or not the main riff, but the introductory riff. Halfway through the chorus, he switches to a C chord, and then down to an F chord, modifies the F chord with a pinky, and back to an F. Now, this whole time while he's doing that, Angus Young is doing more chicken picking with his pick and his ring finger or middle finger. I tend to use my middle finger for this. He is hitting the 2nd string from the bottom on the 3rd fret, and then the string right above it. It's an open note. He's picking them both at the same time, one with a finger, one with a pick. Slides from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, to the 6th fret, to the 5th fret, back to the 3rd. And he does that for a while, okay? And then he slides down to the 8th fret. And he plucks the 2nd string from the bottom on the 8th fret with his finger, and then he plucks an open note on the 3rd string from the top, or 4th string from the bottom. Put them together, muting the string in between, and then he's going to be like plucking that, and he's going to move to the 10th fret, the 11th fret, back to the 10th, back to the 8th. And back down to the original. Or, my bad. Can't all be perfect, can we? Okay, and that's pretty much it for that. And then there's that little break. Pretty easy. 6th fret, 2nd string from the bottom. It's a bend. Then 3rd fret, 1st string, little string. And then the 6th fret on the 2nd string again. So, then I will hammer on. Like that. And then he's going to move up to the 5th fret on the 3rd string, down to the 3rd, 5th fret on the 3rd string from the top. Plug it together. It's not hard at all. It takes a little practice. Okay, so that's pretty much all the main riffs. Now, after the 2nd verse, there is another section where after he plays the, he slides down to the 5th fret where the index finger is going to be on the 5th fret lowest string. Same thing over and over. Now, while Angus Young is playing the solo, Stevie Young is just doing this. Open A note, 2nd string, A string, and he's going to take the pointer finger, index finger, hit the 2nd fret on the 3rd string from the top. It's a minor 8 chord, right? And then he's going to slide down to the 4th fret and then to the 5th. You don't even have to slide if you don't want to. You can just use your fingers. And it's... And then it's going to jump down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string from the bottom and an open note on the string above it. Same thing as what we did up here, but down, skipping down one. So while Angus is playing it, so. That's pretty much it for the song, except for the ending piece where they're doing the outro of the song, while Angus is doing a kind of a second solo for the end. Stevie Young is hitting chords. He's just hitting a G a couple of times or whatever, and then he's going to he's going to hit a yeah, that's it. It's a bar chord. Then a C, and then they end on a G. Let's play ball. And that is pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I would do a video playing it all together, but like I said, I don't feel like dealing with YouTube's copyright stuff right now. So hopefully that helps you. It's a good song. I'm looking forward to the album. I hope you are too. Peace.